Lauren White with the Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here with
Amira Davis.
And Sam Davis.
Thank you for coming in. And what are your primary products and services?
Well, it seems to be changing with the times, I guess, but primarily our main services are, we do a lot of workplace violence. We do a lot of DEI training, and we can actually separate that out for cultural diversity or either implicit bias. One of the other ones that seems to be on the rise right now is situational awareness training. It seems like a lot of people have a need for that. So situational awareness has really taken off. But really what we see that there's a need to fill is, along with the workplace violence, we've kind of put another course on the front end of that. It's called risk assessment. So we actually work with another company because they really specialize in that on the front end. But then on the back end of that, it's like a debrief for an event, a chaotic event. So it's like a crisis and chaos course. So we're constantly evolving and changing, but one of the things that we want people to know, leadership is another one that seems to be blowing up. It seems to be very few companies providing good training, so we've really delved into leadership training quite a bit lately. But we just want people to know that we can tailor the courses to whatever they need, so that's just what we currently have, but we're always willing to put together courses for special needs for people.
That's awesome. It's really great to be flexible for other people too.
Yeah.
All right. And how long have you been running this business?
So we've been in business since 2019, right before COVID. And in 2022, we became a certified minority-owned business through New York State. And at the end of 2022, I started working the business full-time. So now we've got one full-time employee and four part-time employees.
Wow, so you're growing.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
So between you two, what's your favorite part about running this business?
For me, my favorite part is the two of us working together. So D5 stands for Davis 5. So it's myself, my husband, and 3 kids. And we've done a lot of trainings together over the last year. So it's really nice to be able to collaborate together. And we find that we're stronger together because we both have different strengths. And so being able to play off each other's strengths is really is a great thing. I enjoy it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I would have to agree to that same statement. That's kind of how we formed the business. We kind of looked at both of our strong suits, and we wanted to spend more quality time together, and what better way to do it. So that is by far the best part, and to be able to incorporate our kids and give them something to possibly plan for their futures if they choose to desire. But right now it's just about enjoying it for each other, but also providing obviously a needed service for the community.
Yeah, that's awesome. And is there anything that we might not know about your business yet?
Our offerings change all the time, right? I think it's always based on what the community needs. I think the part Sam talked about with the crisis communication chaos part is really important, because I think a lot of businesses don't recognize or realize that they need to have, your security assessments done. What happens if you've got a flood in your office? Or what happens if you've got a power outage and you're without things? Are you gonna do tabletop exercises to make sure that those things are taken care of? So that's one of the biggest parts that we've been growing, and I think it's something that is nice for businesses to see. So for me, that's one of our newer offerings, in addition to leadership training. But
And the one thing I'd have to say, what a lot of people that don't know about our business, if you've never experienced any one of our trainings, I think you'll find that people tend to enjoy them a lot more than what most people tend to enjoy other trainings. That's what I kind of take pride in, why I kind of jumped into training. Training is important, but I think it's equally important for people to enjoy the training and to be able to provide feedback or ask questions during the training. That is how I kind of structure the classes, and I enjoy that part of it. It's instant feedback for us as trainers, and again, we want to provide a service that people really enjoy and they like. But if you've never had a training, that's what I think, very much so.
interactive and fun.
Yeah.
That's great. And memorable, sir.
Memorable.
Listen, yes, definitely, I agree.
That's awesome. All right, and one last question. If you were the captain of a pirate ship, what would the name of it be?
I know. No Regrets would be the name of my pirate ship.
Oh, I knew you were gonna say that. All right. I would always say, keep it moving. That is something I always say. When you say pirate ship, I think of a boat constantly moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Snatch and grab.
Well, thanks for being here with us. It was a great pleasure talking. And we'll learn some more news from you as it comes.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for having us.